Forces experienced during tumbling include Newton's laws of motion, conservation of energy, torque, moment of inertia, and also a lot of abs. The first law of Newton's laws of motion state every object in a uniform motion remains in a state of motion unless external forces are applied to it. The second states the relationship between an object's mass, acceleration, and the applied force, with the equation force is equal to mass times acceleration. And the third states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Conservation of momentum states the center of mass of any system of objects will always continue with the same velocity unless acted on by a force from outside the system. Torque is the tendency of force to rotate an object about an axis. The moment of inertia is the rotation that depends on mass distribution, and inertia is the resistance of any physical object to change its state of motion, represented by object's mass, with the equation inertia is equal to 1/2 mass times rotation. The skills that I performed during this YouTube project are round off, back handspring, full twisting backflip. To successfully complete all three of these skills, a lot of force and power are needed in the system. Running a few steps before the tumbling is usually enough to generate the momentum needed to complete these skills. In the round off, this skill begins with the person leaning forward, displacing their center of gravity, and essentially falling onto their hands. The inertia carries forward until the hands contact the ground. Momentum and angular momentum bring the feet over the head, eventually making contact with the ground again, and Newton's second and third laws are displayed. In the back handspring, you begin in a standing position, straight up or almost straight up, with potential energy. Then, using the legs, pushing off the ground exhibits kinetic energy and also Newton's second and third laws again. This force moves the body up and backwards, with gravity pushing back down to the earth, rotating the body upside down. Momentum is created by the contact of the hands pushing into the ground, and the body continues to rotate because of the torque forces until the feet hit the ground again. During the full twisting backflip, a full exhibits a law of torque. There are actually two axes of spinning that the body completes. The first axis, seen here, is rotated in a left to right motion, while the other axis spins vertically, front to back. The angular momentum converts into torque, allowing the body to spin on the axis until the feet hit the ground again, stopping the rotation from both the axes.